You're going to skip the beginning of the video, I know that. So let's get right to it. Today we're going to talk about the Yamabushi Imposters side quest in Assassin's Creed Shadows. To start it, you need to find Genpaku where I indicated on the map. But if you meet any of the gang members earlier, the quest circle will appear in your tasks marked as an unknown organization. That's exactly what happened to me. I accidentally met the Clifftop Yamabushi while completing another task. So, let's start with that. Getting to this particular Yamabushi is pretty challenging. The only way you can get there is by taking the path of chosen. He can be on the Iseji trails in the Hiei region. To complete the Path of Chosen quest, you need to find a secret location. The path to it is marked with dark yellow paint along the entire route. I deliberately sped up this part of the video and showed the entire path for those who would find it difficult to cover this distance on their own. Here you can follow every correct move my character makes. At the end of this long and confusing path, you will meet Clifftop Yamabushi. He will notice you first and rush into battle, so be prepared for a full-fledged fight. To end the battle faster, I recommend using my simple build for Naoi. The link to it should now appear in the upper right corner. I will also leave the link in the description for this video. It's a really easy and useful build. With its help, you can defeat any opponent in this game without much effort. And most importantly, the build is very simple. You only need one weapon and a few engravings. So we've defeated our first enemy. Next, I'll show you how to find and destroy the Pond Yamabushi. He is in hiding, but you can lure him out. Perform the kuji-kiri on Mount Hiei, near the three-trunk tree in the Omi region, and he will attack you. He uses a katana, so dealing with him won't be tough. After winning, you will need to perform kuji-kiri again, which was interrupted by the appearance of the Pond Yamabushi. Of course, if you need to get 1 point of knowledge. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to like this quest. After a few standard objectives, here come such amazing adventures. I hope it will continue to be interesting. The next objective is the Pathway Yamabushi. You can find and defeat enemies in any order. I'm showing you my way through the game, but yours may differ. You can find the next target south of Clifftop Yamabushi. You can easily reach him as you unlock a fast travel point nearby. You can assassinate him by sneaking up behind a large tree. The Pathway Yamabushi also uses a Naginata. If you don't kill him with a single strike, this fight could be difficult. Pathway Yamabushi can also do many chain attacks which cannot be parried. After defeating him, you'll get Izanagi's Reach, Epic Naginata, and 290 Mon. Next target is the Forest Yamabushi. You can find him southwest of Wakanora Bay and northwest of Saika Castle in the Hiei area. He is at the new Daimyojin Shrine pretending to hurt. Assassinate him from behind. Do not underestimate his Naginata skills. His one attack can take out almost all your health, even if you've taken a chunk off his health. You must be patient and parry-dodge his attacks before you can perform your combos. You can also interrupt his combos by using your skills. After defeating Izanami, will give you Izanami's Salvation and 320 Mon. Next, we will find the River Yamabushi. To do this, you first need to complete the additional quest, Investigate the Yamabushi's body. It's simple. Follow the marker and examine the body. Now you can find the River Yamabushi. You can find him in the Mitarai-valley. He will be practicing, so you can go behind him and perform an assassination. It's not difficult to learn the moves of River Yamabushi, as he uses a katana. You can defeat him even if you cannot take away all his health using the assassination. Upon defeating him, you will get Susanoo's Torrent, an epic bow, armor piercing on multiple enemies engraving, and 330 Mon. Most of your opponents have been defeated, and now you face fairly simple tasks that you can easily complete. So let's see who's next. The next target is the Mountain Yamabushi. I'll say right away that you won't have to fight this enemy. He has already met his end. But it is the Mountain Yamabushi who holds the key to finding the other 3 Yamabushi imposters. You need to find Kawachi-kaza-ana cave in the Omi region. In the video, I show the way inside the cave. It's pretty simple, but you might have a hard time finding the defeated Mountain Yamabushi without watching this video. Just follow my character carefully inside the cave. This way, you will find the body of Mountain Yamabushi, and after interacting with it, you will receive a letter. This letter is the key to continuing this quest. As Mountain Yamabushi is already dead, you won't have to fight him, but there might be another opponent there, Yuki Onna. You don't have to defeat her, as she is a part of another quest. Therefore, be careful when entering the cave. We continue our quest, and our next target is the Shadow Yamabushi. The next target on your list is hidden in Iga, near the Kasuga-shrine in Otogi Pass. This Yamabushi can be killed in one strike if you have a high level. You shouldn't be able to have problems, as I killed him in one go. The Shadow Yamabushi has few health points, which is why he seems like such an easy opponent. Even in direct combat, he cannot withstand a long battle and is quickly defeated. You will get Yomi's Revenge, an epic Kusarigama, and 260 mon after defeating him. Next, we will find the Village Yamabushi. You will find him in mitarai-valley at the shinobi-training-ground in the Iga region. Interestingly, this Yamabushi cannot move. He recites prayers or atones for his sins, so you will not even have the option to assassinate him. You may wonder what to do in this situation. It's quite simple. As soon as you arrive at the location, you will receive an additional quest in which you will need to explore the surrounding area. In total, you need to find 3 items. They are all located nearby, so you don't need to run far. I have shown you where these 3 items are, and you will be able to find them easily. After that, Naoe will hesitate whether to kill Yamabushi or not, but in the end, he will take pity on him, realizing that he has become an ascetic and is trying to atone for his sins. You are not involved in this decision, but can only watch the cutscene. There is no other option. The fate of the Village Yamabushi has been sealed. Well, this is the only goal in this quest that received a pardon from Naoe. We have one last goal left in this rather long quest, and that will be the Valley Yamabushi. You can find him in the Nabari wilds of the Iga area. Assassinate him from behind. He's a big guy that swings his kanabo. You will need to use the assassination method if you want to kill him. He can also fire his weapon in your direction. After that, however, he will become even more irritating. You should only do 1 or 2 attacks as he throws his hands very fast. Having defeated such a large number of more difficult opponents, I don't think this guy will be a problem for you. After you have defeated him, you will get Mountain Bearer, an epic kanabo, and 275 mon. The task is complete, and now you can return to Genpaku to receive the final reward, which, in my opinion, could be even more valuable in reality. I will remind you of his location in case you have forgotten. That's it for this video. If you found it useful, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. There are many more useful videos on various games ahead that will definitely interest you. I also recommend watching my previous video where I talk about how to complete the Kurai Aikyo quest. Take care, my friend.